Okay, so tuning in as we transition from that mental space, kind of that transition from waking up, getting the body going, and then allowing yourself to just sit down, bring that focus inward, taking the next hour to work with your body, with your own energy, nothing else, knowing that when you do that, that which with it that is within you will naturally come forth. Finding that stillness. Continuing to connect to the breath, just consciously inhaling, consciously exhaling. Sitting up nice and tall, lining through the spine, keeping the shoulders relaxed back and down. Take a deep inhale as you bring the shoulders up to the ears. Fully inhale, suck in a little bit more air, suspend the breath. And exhale, release. Again, inhaling up. Suspend, hold, tighten, and squeeze, bringing in towards center all that's been holding in, holding on, holding in, and let it go, release. Last time. And biggest sigh yet, drop those shoulders down, relax. Good. And tuning in with our mantra, Om Namo Gurudev Namo. I bow to the divine wisdom within. And inhale to chant. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Om Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhaling deeply, suspend the breath. And exhaling, releasing the hands down to the knees. And beginning to move, Sufi grind, resting those hands, those palms on the knees. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Really exaggerating that extension through the chest. When you're forward, opening up through the chest. And when you go back, really rounding out. So you're working through the hips, through the belly, as well as through the rib cage. Inhaling forward, exhaling back. Inhale, Sat. Exhale, Nam. Thinking that breath. And then begin rotating in the opposite direction. Increasing the pace of the movement a little bit as you notice things unwinding, loosening, really breathing deep into the base of the spine. Visualizing that connection that unity, that yoga in the body, uniting with every cell. Beginning to make those circles a little bit smaller, rounding towards center, rising, inhaling deeply, aligning through the spine, nice tall spine, hold the breath in. Keep the shoulders relaxed back and down, the chest slightly elevated. And exhale, softening here. Spinal flex, bringing the hands down onto the shins. Rocking, inhaling forward, exhaling back. Keeping that rocking motion going. That eye gaze at that third eye point, stimulating that and meditation and movement here. And keep the movement going, but bring the hands onto the knees, straight the arms. Arms nice and straight, the hands on the knees, a little bit more into the upper spine. Taking the movement through the torso, so we're not rocking the head. Times. Inhale deeply, sit up nice and tall, suspend that breath, align the spine. And exhale, release. Good. And coming onto all fours to move through cat-cows, just continuing to heat up the spine. Hands on the mat, right beneath the shoulders. Inhale, press the belly down, raising the head. Exhale, rounding out that spine. Keep that moving. Be here for about a minute. So starting slow and then gradually beginning to increase the pace, making this much more dynamic. Allowing the breath to really flow and travel along the entire length of the spine, base to crown.
Be at peace. No matter what is going on.
Last little bit, really increasing that pace. Inhaling up, exhaling, tuck. Last 10 seconds.
Rise into love, into light.
Beautiful. Inhale to the up position, holding here in cow, hold posture, hold breath. And exhale, tuck that chin, round out that spine. And pressing into child's pose, just breathing normally, bringing that head towards the ground. Breathing into the low back, allowing for that surrender, that release. Take a inhale. And exhale as you push up, coming back through all fours, tucking those toes under and pushing up into that downward dog posture. Just taking a moment here of stillness, finding your breath. To stretch to the backs of the legs, pressing that belly towards the thighs. Really feel into this stretch here. Allow it to feel good. Allow your body to find some spaciousness, creating some expansiveness between the connective tissues, between the muscles, and the bones. Just breathing here. Giving your nervous system good support, good toning of the nervous system, as well as all the major muscle groups. Last few breaths. Good. Inhale deeply. Exhale completely, gently coming down and making your way onto your back, your legs straight in front of you. Arms will be at your sides or underneath your buttocks for a little support. So I'm going to talk you through this first exercise. It's definitely going to give the brain a little bit of work. So similar to leg lifts we've been doing in Nabi Kriya, but with a slight variation. So you're going to inhale. We'll start with inhaling the left leg up to 90 degrees. And then you're going to raise the right leg to 45 degrees. It's like a scissor. And then exhale, lower them both down. And then we're doing it on the opposite side. So inhale, raise that right leg up to 90 degrees, and then raise the left leg to 45 degrees, and then exhale them both down. You're inhaling one leg up, and then the other, and down, and then alternating. So really kind of working here with the breath, with the body, with the coordination. One leg comes to 90, the other to 45. Feels a little weird, feels a little funky. Do your best to keep working with it. This is what Kundalini does so well at, really helping to stimulate the brain in addition with the body, with the breath. And this brings healing to our entire pelvic area. Very important for women, but for men as well, really helping to support elimination. Remembering your mantra, inhale thought, exhale nam. I am truth. Truth is my name. The truth that you are the beautiful expression of the infinite, totally and uniquely you. Here to find and express your own version of genius, of creativity. Bring that out into the world. You're doing great. Stay with it. We're here for about 90 more seconds. Finding that inner strength and giving yourself so much credit and gratitude for showing up today. doing your practice, doing all of your practices. Last little bit. And inhale, raise both legs up to 90 degrees. Suspend the breath, pressing the legs together. And exhale, slowly lowering both legs down to the ground, releasing into the ground completely, letting all the work go, all the efforting go. And we're going to be moving now through plow pose, moving constantly here. So you can take a look up here as I model the movement. So your arms, right here. Your arms are going to come flat overhead like this. Plow pose is when we're coming all the way over, reaching those toes towards the ground, and then coming all the way back to that line on the back, flat position. And you go where you can go. So if you can come up here, you're right there. You go right there. That's fine. If you can just bring the legs up a little bit more over the head, that's fine too. We're inhaling as we raise the legs, rocking into that plow pose, exhaling as we come completely lying down. Beautiful, good. An intense posture, plow pose, really, really good benefits. Use your breath to support you here. Yep, if you need to make adjustments with your arms, if having them overhead by the head is too much, you can always place them by your side. Being careful with your neck. If you have any neck injuries or any soreness, don't go all the way back. This posture is energizing to the upper spine and the shoulders. It really helps to increase circulation, calming the brain, reducing stress, really stimulating everything in the body, the stomach, the spleen, the heart. You're doing great. Almost there. Thanking your body for where it is today, for how it supports you. Knowing that with each breath, each movement, you are strengthening in an act of self-love. Just 20 more seconds here. Good, relax on the ground, let the work go. Arms by your sides, palms facing up, just breathe. Allowing that energy to move and disperse. Just noticing what that movement, that posture brings up in you emotionally. and really trusting your body that that response emotionally is exactly what needs to happen, that you're working that part of the body that needs to have those emotions worked through it. Sometimes you can feel frustration or fear working through the kidneys. And we're going to put those knees into the chest. Begin rocking lengthwise on the spine. We're going to come up to stand, and we're coming into frog pose with a slight variation. Again, I really like this Kriya because it challenges our brain in a lot of ways. So frog pose, as you might remember, is this fun one where we start in this down position, hands are steepled on the ground, your gaze is forward, and when you inhale, you come up, just dropping the head, keeping the heels off of the ground. Now the variation here is that on our inhale, we can start with your right arm. So on your inhale, you're raising your right arm, placing it on your heart center, and then exhaling it back down to the ground. And then when we inhale again, we bring the left arm up, placing it on our heart center, and exhale back down to the ground. So inhaling to raise, as you bring your one hand up, placing it on your heart, exhale back down, inhale up, and exhale back down. Doing your best to keep the heels connected and the heels off the ground. If you have to have a little disconnection, that's okay too. If you can't, straighten the legs as much as you can. If they have to remain a little bent, again, that's okay. Just adding in that slight variation as you inhale, bringing one hand to the heart and then alternating hand. And finding your own pace. No need to rush. No need to move. Often in frog pose, my instinct is to just move. Just go quick. Just go, go, go. But sometimes it's okay here to slow down. Frog pose here, flushing the chest with blood. Really, really good to support heart health. You guys are doing great. You're doing great. Rest when you need to. Come back to it when you can. Today's Kriya, called Outward Bound Kriya, really helping to increase sweat, strengthening the body, that we can stay healthy and complete our life's mission. Last little bit, you are almost there. 25 more seconds here. Beautiful, almost there. Good, and now inhale into that up position, holding here. Exhale, just slowly rolling up to a standing position. Relax the heels onto the ground. And then just standing, allow the arms to just rest and hang by the sides, breathing normally, settling the breath. Good. So we're moving into those forward bends, same exact way that we do them in Nabi Kriya, the 40-day challenge. Inhale as you raise both arms overhead, slight bend in the back. Exhale, bending from the waist, coming all the way down to the ground, keeping the legs as straight as you can. making that connection with the fingertips onto the ground, and then inhaling, raising up completely, and exhale, bending forward. Forward bend. When I first started practicing, it seems so boring, right? So simple, so boring. But there's really, really amazing benefits here, supporting flexibility of the spine, strengthening the legs, stretching the hamstring. So in this posture that seems easy, that seems simple, find the fullness of it. On your inhale, when you raise, really create that bend in the low back, and on the exhale, fully bending forward, feeling the completeness of the stretch in the back of the legs. The time here that you have to connect to every part in the body, feeling the circulation begin to move to the head, strengthening of the nervous system, connecting to the movement of the pelvis. For the last 30 seconds, increase that pace. Beginning to feel a little bit of heat start to rise. Maybe you're working up a little bit of a sweat. Inhaling up, exhaling to bend. Being mindful to keep your weight on the whole foot, the whole flatness of the foot on the mat, really distributing the energy. Last little bit. And inhale up. Inhale to rise, stretch the arms overhead, hold. And exhale, relax the arms down by the sides. Beautiful. Coming down back to sit, extending your legs, coming into a variation of front stretch. So we're going to reach down for those big toes with the pinky fingers, or your ankles, your shins, wherever you are. Finding that forward bend, keeping the chest elevated, and then we're just going to start rolling the head in circles, neck circles, whichever direction feels good to start. Continuing to really bend forward, engaging the back of the legs, engaging that stretch. Releasing through the legs. The sciatic nerve here, and now begin rolling the head in the opposite direction. Open the mouth slightly to make sure that you're just really relaxed through the jaw. Bringing that gaze, that attention back to that third eye point, that conscious focus. Readjusting through the torso, bending forward a little bit more as you find the loosening in the backs of the legs. If you're holding onto those big toes, continuing to press that thumb into the big toenail. Beautiful. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Bring that head up to normal. And exhale, relax out of the posture. We're going to come onto our bellies, moving through bow pose. I will also model this at first to show you. Okay, so coming onto the belly, bending the knees, grabbing on here to the tops of the feet. We're inhaling as we stretch up, and then exhale as we just come all the way back down to the ground. Your cheek can come to the ground or your chin can rest. Inhale up, exhale, release. You're doing your best there. So maybe on your inhale, you just come off the ground just ever so slightly. And on your release, just letting it all go. Inhaling deeply into the stretch, into the back, into the thighs, into that low back. Breathe powerfully here. Using the strength of your breath to really help you get deeper into this stretch, this intense stretch here, full pose. Really helping to strengthen the abdomen, the chest, the shoulders. Opening up the central channel of the spine in yoga called the Shushumna. That central channel where our energy can travel freely, flow freely. And in doing so, as it flows freely, it can direct itself to wherever it needs to go in the body, where you can find that healing. You're almost there. Tuning into that resistance, whatever you're experiencing here. Inhale, really pressing the tops of those feet into the hand, opening up through the chest, raising the head up. And wherever you are, just visualizing yourself getting into this beautiful extension, arching the head back. Almost there. Beautiful. Inhale up, holding in the up posture. And exhale, release. Allow your cheeks to meet the mat, your hands to be beside you, just resting there. Breathing into that low back, all the work that you've done. Allow your breath to just provide that healing, that release. And then moving into a deep relaxation. So coming over onto your back, resting here with your arms by your sides, palms facing up. Doing whatever you need to get really comfortable here to allow your body to deeply relax. Maybe a blanket, maybe a pillow underneath your knees. Whatever feels really good, really aligned. allowing a bit of a body scan, bringing that attention to the feet and the toes and the ankles, taking a deep inhale and exhale as you feel them relax a little bit more. Migrating your attention up the legs into the shins, the knees, the thighs, the backs of the thighs against the ground. Inhaling deeply and exhaling down the full length of both legs. And feeling the rise and the fall of the belly, of the chest. Feeling the jaw release and relax any tension that's being held through the forehead. Just letting that soften. Feeling a softening through the crown of the head, the shoulders and the neck as you just deeply rest. Begin to deepen your breath, taking a deep inhale, feeling the breath travel all through the body. Hold it at the top. And through the mouth, exhale, side out. Feel that return to the body. Again, inhaling deeply through the nose. And exhaling fully and completely. This time on your inhale, extending the arms overhead, stretching lengthwise through the spine. Inhaling as you stretch. And exhale. And then bringing that right knee into the chest, hugging your arms around the knee, pulling it across the body, spinal twist. Taking a moment here to really breathe into that twist. And coming back through center, taking that same twist on the other side. Evening out the back. Coming back through center. Soles of the feet meet in the air, rubbing together. Palms of the hands rub together. Solidifying no nerve endings, bringing you back in. And then hugging those knees in, begin rocking lengthwise on the spine 2 or 3 times, coming up to sit. And moving into our meditation. So we're crossing the arms in front of us. The right is resting on top of the left, keeping them at that parallel level to the ground. Nice tall neck behind. Eye gaze is shut down at the third eye point. We're just breathing normally here, slowing down the breath, allowing the breath to really slow down. Keeping the fingers together and very straight. Feeling the arms stretch out from the shoulders as much as possible. Extension, as well as feeling the lightness, almost like the earth, the air, everything underneath the arms is really supporting them, making them so light. Using the breath and using the mantra, inhaling Sat, exhaling Nam. This posture, imagining that you're extending your true self out into the universe. Inhale deeply, stretch those arms forward, feel that stretch, that engagement. And exhale, release the arms down, resting them on your knees. Just returning the breath to a normal pace. Just allowing the mind, the body, the spirit to integrate the meditation. And closing our practice with our song of blessing, bringing our hands into prayer in front of the heart center, singing through Long Time Sun, blessing yourself, blessing someone in your life, and blessing all beings.
May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. May the long time sun shine upon you. All love surround you, and the pure light within you guide your way on. Guide your way on. Guide your way on.
Inhale deeply. Sa na. When you have decided on your goal, clearly picture the outcome in as much detail as possible. Talk about it and feel as if it is already happening. Then you will radiate such an aura of certainty and success that others will pick up on your powerful energy and help you. Positive, focused thoughts combined with conviction and passion are an unstoppable force. Success is assured. However, wisdom guides you to enjoy the journey, as this is where your opportunities for personal growth lie. Today's affirmation: I enjoy the journey to my goal. And Satnam.